Strategy 4. Focus on contribution rather than expectation. The common reason for participating in the workshop or reading this manual is to improve your effectiveness. But why do you want to improve your effectiveness? What's the motive or purpose to improve your effectiveness? Is it to increase your income and help yourself only? Then you may not be that effective. Can you make money? The only people can make money who work in the mint. Rest of us have to earn money, and money can be earned by two different ways. We can earn money through exchange of goods and services. If your motive is to serve others, you will do well. If you want to increase your effectiveness because you want to contribute to your organization, contribute to your family, and contribute to people around you, you will improve your performance with greater height. Contribution can be classified broadly into two different ways. They are tangible resource and intangible resource. Tangible resource can be divided into intellectual resource and emotional resource. In simple language, contribution can be done in three different ways. They are through physical resource, intellectual resource, and emotional resource. If any relationship is not working well with you, then there must be missing either of these contributions to the other person. It's applicable in every walk of life. Let it be personal life or professional life. There are different kinds of relationship in our lives such as parent-child, husband-wife, employee-employer, etc. Let's take the relationship in between parent and child. Let's go back to your memory lane. When you were 9 years old, which standard you were studying? Third or fourth standard? As a child, you used to go to your parents for all the support. They used to support with all the tangible resources such as food, school fees, clothing, shelters, etc. Then, when you were in school, you used to go to your parents to solve the school homework or clear your doubts. In that way, they used to contribute to your intellectual resources. Suppose you scored a low mark than you expected and didn't feel good about that. They used to support you by saying, "It's okay, beta. This time we will study well and score good mark in the next exam." Or if someone has scolded you and you are not feeling well, you used to go to your parents as they used to always support you emotionally. Now you are adult and earning enough from your job to fulfill all your basic needs. You rarely go to your parents for financial support. Rather, you support them financially. It may be the kind of business or job you are involved. Your parents may not have knowledge on that subject. So you can't go to them for intellectual support, but you go to them for emotional support because you enjoy their company. Let's imagine the kind of job or business you are involved. Your parents are not in favor of it, and now you're not doing well. If you go to your parents and inform them, "I don't know what's going wrong, I'm not doing well in the business, and I'm not enjoying my work," and if they react by saying, "We told you not to start that business or take up that job," will you feel like further going back to your parents to discuss about your difficulties in job or business? Let's take another incident. You married a girl against your parents' wish and you thought she was the perfect choice. But after marriage, it turned out to be the opposite. If you go to your parents and tell them that you don't know what's going wrong, she was so nice before marriage and now she's just the opposite. If your parent shouts at you by saying, "We told you not to marry that girl," will you go back to your parents to discuss about your personal challenges? You will not go back as you are not getting the emotional support what you expected. Let's analyze the situation. Suppose you are working in IT sector and your parents are in agriculture. You don't expect any financial support from your parents as you are earning enough and you support them financially whenever they required. You are in different field than your parents, therefore you don't ask for any intellectual support. What you were looking from your parent is the emotional support and you have not got that. Will you feel like going back to your parents? You will not feel like going to meet your parents because you are not feeling good to be with your parents. That is saying, We take decisions emotionally and justify them rationally. You will have all the justification why you are not having time to meet your parents. Too busy with the assignment. Health is not well, etc. Yes, you will go back to them just to fulfill your responsibility towards parents. You will send them money whenever they require. You will wish them on their birthday or on any special occasion. You will go to see them if they are sick, but you will be mentally cut off from them. Your parents becomes useless to you, but you fulfill the social responsibility only. When a child becomes adult, parents are supposed to behave with them like a friend. The parents can deal the same situation in a different way. The parents can support them emotionally. You may not be able to contribute to other person's life financially or intellectually, as you are not having sufficient income or fund to help others. You may not have the knowledge on the subject the other person is asking for help, but you can help everyone emotionally as it is with every one of us. But you must have the intent to do that. Then you will automatically master the art of contributing to others emotionally. The most precious asset once the basic necessities are met is your time, which you can contribute to others by listening. Listen patiently and attentively, even though you may have heard it before. Resist the urge to jump to a conclusion and start playing your iTape recorder. The most important aspect in emotional contribution is the art of asking questions and listening patiently to understand the other person so that you can provide the right solution if required. Every individual is having some bad qualities as well as good qualities. Our job is not to focus on the bad qualities but on the good qualities. This is to be done genuinely. Some of us may not have the skill of appreciating others, but this can be developed through practice and taking a conscious effort over a period of time, and later on it will be a habit for you to appreciate others. You can appreciate anything and everything, whatever you find good in other person. We can travel in an ordinary car, or wear an ordinary dress to cover our body, or live in an ordinary house. Why does a person take so much pain, effort, and initiative to decorate his house or office? Why does a person go for a designer's dress or expensive car? There is an inborn craving to be appreciated by others. Does it cost you anything to appreciate others? No, but rarely we do that. We always try to find fault in others. If you appreciate a person, he will feel good and happy. If a person feels good and happy, he will also find the ways to make you happy. Every action has got equal and opposite reaction. I have mentioned a magic formula in the book, which you can use to build a better emotional bond through appreciation. You can appreciate anything, whatever you find good in that person. If you don't find anything specific to be appreciated, but everyone is having a family, everyone does some work and everyone takes part in some activities to recreate him, we can inquire and show interest in their areas of interest. But you have to be careful while asking questions. You must respect their privacy. It should not create an embarrassing situation. The magic formula is FORM. Please go through the book to have clear understanding. It has been explained with lots of examples and case studies. Your office is a commercial place where you contribute through your intellectual resource and company contributes to you through physical resource such as salary. When the technology changes, you need to update yourself so that you can contribute to the organization in a better way. Otherwise, you become redundant. Now, let's discuss the role of emotion in our workplace. Most of the people complain of stress due to work pressure. Is it the only work or something else? If you play basketball or cricket for a long time, you will get tired. But will you get stressed? No, because you like the game and enjoy the company of the people around you. Same way, if you enjoy the company of the people around you in the office, you may get tired but not stressed. We spend major portion of our awakened time in office, and if we are not enjoying the company of the people around us, our life is a waste. With unhappy people, an organization cannot achieve what it desires. Only a passionate and enthusiastic employee can convert internal and external customers into clients and keep them happy in terms of quality, quantity, and in-time delivery. We do whatever we can do for our children, parents, spouse, friends, as we are emotionally attached to them. If you can create a better emotional bond among employees and with the employer, the efficiency at the workplace will improve, and that will lead to increase in quality and productivity. It will reduce the attrition rate. The future of any organization depends on the capabilities and productivities of its workforce. There is no end to growth. We can keep growing financially, intellectually, and emotionally. But in parent-child relationship, the most parents keep insisting child to grow. Child will grow according to their parents' wish and their own wishes, but parents rarely insist in their own growth. Then they will be left out. They themselves will not take any initiative to update themselves with the current situation and then blame the children. Parents can also update themselves with outside world and increase their emotional intelligence to support their children. In our offices also, when the new technology, new system procedure, and new methodology is introduced, some people are reluctant to change. In the long run, they are left out and become redundant. I know some instances when computer was introduced in government offices in India, some staffs were not willing to learn new technology. They thought they are too old to learn computer, and later on they were thrown out on voluntary retirement scheme. Now the same people want to communicate with their children through emails, and for that they are always dependent on others. If you learn new skills, it is not only your organization benefits, but yourself too. You carry your skills wherever you go. You increase your knowledge and your salary. Emotional contribution plays the vital role in our lives, but it's the most neglected area, as we have been emotionally bitten in some course of our life. Therefore, core values plays a vital role in long-term relationship. I have discussed on core values in detail in the next chapter. Detailed discussion with case studies and examples are given in the book. Please go through the book and complete the success action exercise.